Okay guys, we are back and gonna be playing through YouTube today. Just brought a basically a balanced team. Wanted to use Mega-Blastoise and figured we can pretty much throw standard on top of it. Wanted to use Fire, Water, Grass core, so tried to find a good grass type, and Amoonguss is the only one. I mean, like, you can use Celebi. I just hate how many Pursuit users there are. Like, Crocodile, I don't like playing the Pursuit line game, so I just avoid it by just trying to not bring Psychic types. And like, I brought Latias on this team just because looking at how we had the team balanced up to that point, it's the only thing that I felt fit best. And I feel like having Latias isn't as bad under these circumstances, I feel like. But so, Fire, Water, Grass, this thing like best fire type in the tier. I mean, things you could bring: Rotom, Volcanion works. Not a huge fan of it. It's annoying to play against, but I don't really like using it myself that much. Moltres can bring. Just didn't really feel like it. I've used a lot recently. Darmanitan, I feel like it's just worst version of Ape right now. It does way more damage, and it feels more like cheese than actual like strategy a lot of times. Just bring a banded Darmanitan and hope they don't have an answer for it. It's hard to bring in also. It's the hardest thing. It's like by the time you bring it in, it might get off 1 or 2 attacks and it's going to die, and it's very easy to revenge kill because everything in the tier outspeeds it because 95 base. So needed a ground type, and Hippo and Crook are pretty much what you got. You can use Mamoswine. It dies very easily. I guess Nidoking's the thing. Again, doesn't really take hits much at all. I guess, I don't know, I just wanted to use Crook. So Rocks plus standard set, because I still needed Rocks up for something. And Rocks, I feel like you can bring in a Steel type or a Ground type. And then I haven't really used much Rocks Crook. It's always been Scarf, so I wanted to see how this worked out. So also brought Latias. That's not supposed to be specs. We don't have a Z user, so we can use. Actually, we have Crook. Yeah. So not Draconium. We can just smack the leftovers on there. So basically, the 2 win conditions are Latias and Scizor. In general, wanted something that had Levitate or was Flying type. Didn't really want to bring Togekiss or anything. So threw Latias on here. I figured it kind of rounded out the team pretty well. Basically, just wanted something that could set up and sweep and was fast. So Latias does that pretty well. Scizor basically needed something to take on Dragon type moves, and it was either a Fairy type or brought in Scizor. We already have a Mega, so it takes out Altaria and the rest of the Fairy types. None of them are really too aggressive. I mean, like, could bring Primarina. We already have Blastoise. It's pretty the same thing. I mean, although the ironic part to me is like I wanted to use Blastoise, but in general, I feel like Blastoise is just a worse version of Primarina in the tier that has Rapid Spin. Which, don't get me wrong, it's very helpful. Very, very helpful. So we're just gonna see how the team does. I'm guessing we can do alright. So he has a very offensive team from the looks of it. So I could deal with that. We could deal with this Azelf. I think we're gonna get up our own rocks in response. Or he brings out his Starmie and it's not Suicide Lead. Okay. We don't have any real perfect answers for this because it kind of just has perfect coverage. Don't really want to take a Scald. Amoonguss isn't going to take 2 hits too well. I'm going to go into Blastoise and I just go for Dark Pulse. He can't kill me with Thunderbolt, and I think the Dark Pulse is going to do a very nice chunk, and it hits everything that wants to come in. Like, he can bring in his Crota, and I'll just kill it with Aura Sphere. This is the nice thing about Blastoise. It beats pretty much everything one-on-one. So, I think we should be good here. So, please don't have Electrums. Oh, this is like literally the one set that could have killed me. So I'm just gonna bring in Scizor. Hope he doesn't go first. Like, I just hope he doesn't stay in and get a Scald Burn. He's not gonna kill us with any one attack. The Scizor, I EV'd it so that we could take two Earthquakes from a Crocodile. Leftovers makes it so it's pretty much guaranteed. But you can just go Ape here. Not really a reason to overpredict. There's no reason for him to risk this early. Like, he gains nothing from it. Yeah, this Starmie really does not like taking that hit. And we can just do the same thing. Again, there's no reason for him to try to hit a 30%. Use Hydro Pump, that's fine. That's a very offensive Starmie. We can just bring in Ape. Does pretty decently against everything. If he wants to bring in Mamoswine, that's fine. I'll just go out into Scizor. You turn out into Scizor and hope he doesn't Quake. I guess. Actually, how am I going to deal with? I can just come back and use Close Combat Fire Bits otherwise. So he could Jet here. There's not really a reason to risk this. We can just go out no Amoonguss, and I have Rocky Helmet on it, so it should take hits back. That's not fun for him, I don't think. So we can just go for Spore here. I don't think Black Sludge or Leftover is super necessary, given that we do have Regenerator. So there's the question of, okay, what is he going to go out into now? To take a Giga Drain. I don't know. Either way, I don't really care. Like, he can stay in. It's fine. Goes out in his Azelf. You can go Cook here, but I don't know if I really want to do that. So as far as how we're going to win, we still need to beat that Magneton and that Scizor, which makes Infernape invaluable. Like, we can't lose the Infernape. I think priority against that Mamoswine could be very helpful, but Latias doesn't serve a huge purpose in this game is a big thing, too. We aren't going to be able to get rid of those rocks, which sucks. In general, let's see. It's either going to bring in Mag or Scizor, but can't really do a whole lot about that. And this thing might just like go boom. Guess we'll just see. So that did a chunk. We can just go out into Amoonguss here. If he wants to set up, that's fine. Pretty much anything he wants to do here is okay. And you're the one Scizor that actually runs Pursuit. That's cool. I think we can just go for CC here. Please don't randomly be a banded set with, like, a non-banded set with Pursuit. It'd be so weird. That's his problem, is like when you get used to sets and there's like nothing you can do when they bring some weird crap. Like, it looks like we can sweep with CC. Mamoswine I don't think takes one. Magneton definitely doesn't. Azelf I think can take one from there. The problem is, like, this thing could definitely be scarfed. So first let's see how much this does. I think it kills it. Yeah, close combat annihilates his Mon. I don't want to risk it not killing though. So he shouldn't go for Ice Shard here. Of course that does that much. Do I want to go for rocks here? Okay, I guess that helps. He could just easily bring in back his Mamoswine. I can go Scizor then. Just go for U-turn. Look at that team. That Magneton's probably scarfed. He doesn't have a ton of speed, but Ice Shard's gonna kill now, I think. Wait. We have a damage calc open. Let's just see. How much does Ice Shard do? 45. Yeah, no, that's a definitely kill. Actually go into this pretty freely. Now my question is, does he risk this? If I'm him, there's no reason I risk my freaking win condition, but like at the same time, yeah. Okay. So this CC is pretty free. Could also just go for Flare Blitz, but I think our health here is pretty important. Given that he went for rocks, there's no way that this is Scarf Rocks. There's no reason for that to be that way. And like willing to risk that. In general, I think we're in a pretty good spot to win. But people bring some weird crap on the ladder. That Starmie. That wasn't fun to deal with. I feel like Starmie's Thunderbolt always like Starmie can two-shot anything, but like it doesn't one-shot things usually unless you run specific sets. Just very frustrating. So the way he's playing this, it's definitely Sash. So I'm not sure that Crook does us a whole ton of good. So we could just go into this and get a free Spore off. I feel like that's probably our best bet, because like, don't want to go into Scizor and like basically go for a 50-50 if we don't have to. And now we can just go for HP Fires, because even if it wakes up, we're going to take it for free. And if he wants to go into this, he loses his Sash. They're pretty much in a winning condition. Hopefully he doesn't wake up. I don't think that Icicle Crash will one-shot us. But after Rocks, I think Scizor dies to Ice Shard. I don't think that Icicle Crash kills us from here. Just gonna go for a Giga Drain. Yep, no, we're good. Either way, that should be game. Because he can't kill our Infernape and we can't miss, so. Close 2-0. I feel like it's hard to avoid that when you like mess up the first turn like that, and also at the same time he has a hyper aggressive team, which is usually like take a kill, lose a kill, take a kill, lose a kill. So let's look for another match. This team has some threats. Earthquake does, like, ground DMZ literally just annihilates things. I don't want to lead off with it though. So Hydreigon or Beedrill or Hippo, I guess, are leads. Win condition, I feel like Scizor is gonna have a hard time, but in general I think it can win. Just need to get rid of Aegislash. Latias can also win. Has a harder time with speed control though. Let's try to get Scizor to win. Basically try to get Aegislash in and kill it. Guess that was a pretty obvious start. Like, what else would I lead off with? Scizor. He could go for Psychic here pretty freely, but he could also just go for the water move. So, like, hopefully, yeah, he's not Specs, so we can just get a free Spore off. You cheeky little bastard. Like, this does you any good. I guess you got a free burn, but don't go for it again, please. Little shit. What is this random ass set? So weird. I don't really want to eat a Fire Blast, but I also don't want to eat a Drake. I think we're best off just staying in. I don't think that Draco would have killed us, but either way, we can go out into Scizor here. Click U-turn for free against a Speed Drill. If he wants to stay in, that's fine. He's probably just going to Mega up and U-turn out. In general, we need to just kind of get some chip around. I think Rocks Up would be a big help. Punish all these switches. Like, no damage. So you can go out in the Hippo here. Probably gonna go for Rocks, but Toxic, interesting. Blastoise isn't a good thing to have Toxic, but there's worse things to have Toxic. He doesn't want to take a Scald here. Probably go out in the Primarina. So if he's gonna go Primarina, what do we even want to go out into? Don't really have anything good to deal with it. Crook should be able to kill it from the range. It's dude, just switch out already. Why? Why are you being like this, sir? If we go out into Scizor, we can get a Roost off. He wants to do this, it's fine. I don't really know what this is gonna do is the biggest thing. Bulky sword stance. It's at least close enough set. You sword stance. None of its moves do crap. But we also don't do crap. Like how much is bullet punch at +6 do? Literally no damage. We're at least making room for our own sweep by getting chip on this thing. That's fine, my dude. I just need to kill you. Oh, that's not fun. But so he shouldn't try to stay in here, but what he's gonna go into is probably Hippo, so like whatever. That's a big threat out of the way. There goes pretty much our might be able to just sweep now. It's like we can just set up on practically anything and like stack attack. I might be able to hit us, but we take a lot of damage. Like we can tank a lot. So he can go for U-turn pretty freely here. Ape should be able to take it, but oh well, that should be fine. Ape doesn't need to have much HP. He doesn't have any priority, which is the only thing that's gonna outspeed us on his entire team. So just need to be able to take rocks. So he's probably gonna just go for sub here. I don't really want him to, but like this set's most likely Scald, Workup, Moonblast. Screwy set, but I think our best use for Latios at this point is just dealing with this thing. We can recover up here, even if he wants to Toxic, that's okay. Don't want him to go for Trick Room here, but Blastoise takes a hit no matter what anyway. I don't want to throw the sack away, but I also don't want to take a Gyro Ball on anything. Of course you have Trick Room. Eat! We should be fine either way, but let's just go for Draco. Like, yeah, this thing's literally just going to set up and win. Oh, that's not a good spot. We might have just lost. Yeah, that literally does no damage. Yeah, stack attack, I'll just destroy this team. If he predicts Earthquake, he doesn't have anything to go into anyway. Almost like I don't have anything that can take a hit from it. Well, at least 2 hits. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think I can win this game. Man, out here correcting my crap. Yeah, that's the game. Didn't play it the best either, but so rocks up as quickly as possible is a good plan. I doubt he's gonna lead off with this. That's great. Well, can it take a ground DMZ is my question. Crawdon, you use sword stance. It does not. So we're just gonna go for it. Hooray! Yeah, I didn't think he'd go for Jet because it didn't kill us. He probably would have gone for Knock there, anything. Someone runs this set. So he could go for Taunt. I don't really care. He can go for U-turn here. It's not a huge reason for me to not go Scizor here. Latias does pretty decent against his team compared to Scizor, so we're going to try to set up for Latias. In general, we need to weaken Sylveon, weaken Aggron. That's it. So, actually just bring in Latias here. Go for a Psyshock. He shouldn't stay in here. It's at least some damage. This thing is annoying. If we can get damage off on it though, that's big. If we can get rocks up, that would be very nice. I'm just gonna go into Amoonguss, get a Spore off. If I'm him, I go out into my own Amoonguss, but yeah. Just gonna go for HP Fire, see what he wants to do. I'm gonna go on to Blastoise before he does anything and get rid of these rocks. You can Toxic me, it's okay. I need to get rid of these rocks, set up my own rocks, and literally just keep attacking you. You can shuffle around, do a whole bunch of crap I don't want you to, but like at the end of the day, I just need to get rid of these things. It's gonna be your Sleep Fodder. I think Scizor might be your best bet here. He can go for HP Fire here, it's fine. I don't think he's gonna stay in and go for it, but yeah, we can get up our rocks here. He shouldn't let me get free chip on this. Like, he really shouldn't. So there's definitely a Wisp that could be coming our way. I know this is just meant to dodge Earthquakes, but given the set that I've showed him, he probably shouldn't expect Stone Edge. And Latias eats this up anyway. Defog. Way like Blastoise. Oof. Here we go, friends. Without Scizor, I do not do well against this thing. I'm hoping it's a more aggressive variant. You can just switch out. It's fine. There's no... You don't gain anything by staying in here, so I'm just gonna take your Aggron. If you want to stay in and get me chip, that's cool too. Like, I need some chip on this thing. I don't know what kind of set this is. Either way, I think we should be able to take a hit, unless he's like Choice Spec Psyshock. I don't really know what he's doing. He's just kind of shuffling around, taking hits. You can go for Brave Bird, that's okay. Just gonna go for Knock, actually. So go for that for free again. I can go for Pursuit. I just didn't really see a point. We got more out of Knock anyway. Like, Crobat could either have Roost or U-turn. I don't know which, but he's just gonna Brave Bird here. Yeah, finally got a Rocks up. So, don't really want to stay in any longer, but don't really want to take a Brave Bird on that thing. I'm gonna bring this in. Yeah. Still need that Sleep Fodder though. I'm gonna hope he's gonna switch out here. No, he did not. Unfortunate, but we've cleared way for Latias to kind of switch in more because Sylveon's chip down and burn. Aggron's asleep. Have a little bit of chip on it, but like for the most part, threats to other things are like he's just letting us make way for. So he can go for Giga Drain here. We can finally bring in Infernape for the first time this match. Nothing takes this Flare Blitz. Might be able to sweep with Infernape. Like, not much. Nothing really stops it. I mean, it probably doesn't one-shot the Aggron. Probably kills Sylveon and Amoonguss though. I'm not sure I have enough HP to kill all three, but still a nice option. These kills were pretty set. I mean, given that we're up 6-3 at this point, it's probably fine. Oh, so it was defensive. Interesting. He played that really poorly. Like the Sylveon, he didn't like treat it like it needed to be. I feel like he was just trying to like, trying really hard to make sure I didn't get rocks up. And like in the process, like just gave away like tons of free damage. But then again, I feel like Crawdon was his win condition he lost at first turn, which pretty much screwed him from the beginning of the game anyway. We're just gonna go out into this and click Earthquake endlessly. Do. Interesting team though. Like Fire, Water, Grass Core, but I mean, I don't know. Showdown is so hit or miss. Please don't randomly be some cursed rest stealth rock bullshit. If you have rest, I'm going straight out of my fucking Blastoise. Like, clicking Aura Sphere in this game is now done. No reason to mess with this. Yep. Good game, my dude. Alright, on to the next game. Kind of like the way this team plays. It's like you have two win conditions and the rest just kind of balances well together. Spike's offense plus Shark. This team has a bunch of fucking threats. It's literally like, here's our wall core, here's how we're gonna set up spikes, and the rest is here's a sweeper and a couple more big ass threats. I'm him, Keys or Hippo. I want to kill Keys as quickly as possible so I don't have to deal with them being like spikes being up. I don't want to lose Blastoise, but I also like need to get off as much damage as possible, and this is how easiest way to get it off. Amoonguss is coming in this turn. Like there is no question for me about that one. Why would you bring in Klefki on that switch? In general, I think Scizor is probably our best bet. It beats his team. So, I'm not super worried about this Latias, but it doesn't do shit here, so I don't know why he brought in Klefki when he did. So freaking weird. This is not a good switch in. Oh, this is a bad spot! Hopefully he doesn't have HP Fire. Should be okay. Of course you went for Drake. Oh, probably just lost the game there. Need to get this spin off anyway. Fucking dicks, dude. You literally have like the worst thing for me to play against. Please don't have recover. Like I think that's the strat. Is the guess that's the thing. I mean, we pretty much just lost the game against that Latias. Literally played that horribly, and it was a common set around, like, I don't know why I decided to play that the way I did. Guess he's gonna give us our dude. Hippo is so fat. I don't see how Latias can beat this team, but like maybe he'll give it to us. I'm just gonna go for Scald. Like I can't beat this Hippo without Blastoise killing it. So like this thing literally just like annihilates something this turn. No reason to go Shark here. I'm him and go out into his Amoonguss, so I'm just gonna... Yeah. But he can go for Spore here is the problem. Like, that did fucking nothing. Oh. Not what he's gonna go out into, though. Shark. That's frustrating. Crunch. Dude, of course you got the fucking defense drop. Yeah, that's GG. I played that poorly, though. Boris? Dude, this team is full of goddamn threats. Holy shit. Scizor, I think, can win. It beats everything except for Manectric. I haven't seen Manectric. Like, I've been seeing Manectric a lot less. I don't know why. I guess Amoonguss being around really doesn't help it. Hippo, Amoonguss, both are just, oof, to deal with. Dude, eat whatever suits your fancy. I guess a Choice Specs Blizzard really is not what I'm hoping for, but... I'm hoping that this... I doubt it stays in here, but... So I highly doubt that he stays in here because he can't touch me. Why? I forgot this thing glaring to Aurora Veil. That's weird. So Lanoon could definitely come in here. I don't know if it even takes it though. I don't know what Whimsicott could go for. And to a certain degree that scares me. Memento, oh god damn it. Lanoon's about to come in and just destroy me. Okay, what do I not need? Not sure that I entirely need this. I'm pretty damn sure I die here. Yeah. But Scizor might not. That did nothing. Oh. Guess we can hope that this lives, and if it does, that'll clear us up for the match. Okay. So didn't lose the Lanoon, yay! And we get to keep Scizor. And the Lanoon dies. All I had to do was give up our Crook. Which I mean, all things considered against this team, that's not that bad. Dude, you want to let me set up? That's cool. I mean, I don't know what on your team you think is going to beat this, but... Okay, you're gonna not get to take advantage of this whole hail thing. Oh my god. He's gonna bring in Sand Slash here, but he's gonna Volt Switch to do it. If I let him set up Aurora Veil, the problem is like the combo can sweep me, I think. I don't have anything that kills it quick enough after a DD. My question is, do I still need this? Because I still have Latias, so I don't think I need it. Just gonna go for CC. Nothing wants to eat this up. Damage on that Como is huge. Yeah, so it just goes to Slanoon. I can only kill one thing. I have to switch out now. Fuck me. KSI. Oh. I can kill everything else some other way. If he wants to set up here, that's really bad play. Yeah. I thought he was going to be greedy here. I think this is sub belly drum with the way it's being played. Slack Bear, but either way, we get up close combat here and just, oh, Drain Punch. Did not anticipate that! Okay. What does this actually do to us, though? Fire Punch? What kind of fucking set is this? Why did I go for Draco? That was fucking dumb as shit. Why does he not have a dragon type move? And Fire Punch instead? Upset. Fuck going for Aura Sphere. Shit, wait, so it's gonna one-shot this. Manectric's not gonna take as much. Put it in range, dying anyway though. What the fuck is this monster? Why does it just kill everything? God damn. What does Manectric do to us? Do Calm Mind, Manectric. I feel like a lot of times they don't carry HP Ice anymore though. I mean, we can't beat the Sand Slash with Latias anyway, so I guess we're risking the game on that. If he doesn't have HP Ice, we are fine. Even in that case, I think we still live, so should be set. Okay, you can stay in, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure your Sand Slash didn't come in. God damn it. This is not a good spot. If he doubles here, I lose. Can't kill me, I don't think. Like, I don't... Sand Slash is very weak, I feel like. God damn it, this thing is stronger than I thought. Like, base 100. See, but if I'm him here, I don't go for this. Guess we're just gonna go for it. Fuck. Yes! E for predicting plays correctly. Just go for Draco. Click our Aura Sphere and take our victory. One prediction to win the game. That was quite the 50-50. I'm him, I probably would have done the same thing, but I don't know, sometimes the ladder. I feel like we're actually, I mean, decently high up on the for the UU ladder, but I don't know. Actually gonna be able to find a game anymore. I wonder how high up ladder is at this point. 1930. But it's like it goes all the way up here, but like it literally like falls off so quickly. It's like there's a lot of 1500s, but like that's it, and it's hard to find games there. Like we're at like 1450s and we still can't find a freaking game, which that's the part I don't like, is like when you get to a high enough part in the ladder and you just like it takes longer to find games, and if you lose one, it's like you lose more and more. I don't want to fight against that Aggron. But Crook, I think, is actually... We just did this. We literally just did this. Like, the only play he could do to not just lose a poke here is go out and Hydreigon. And, like, I don't see that happening. He definitely could. It's definitely his best play. Like, uncontested best play. But now he's gonna lose his Groudon. Unless he's randomly Sash. Why do we randomly lift this? Just go for Jet. It's all good. We need to keep Crook around though. We need to just bring it in for free on things. You can go for whatever you want. Spore Hydrate. Dude, what the fuck is this set? What? I just don't know what to expect. That is some very strong damage, sir. You have a fire move. Oh, that was Life Orb. My bad. So Mr. Cootie Patootie here has no reason to stay in. And Scald's gonna do a nice chunk to anything. Like, he can bring in his Hydreigon, it's just like, I need things dead. Scizor, I think, wins. See, this thing usually carries HP fire. This thing needs to get a spin off in order to actually bring Crook back in, which is a pain in the butt. It's all good, my dude. We'll get rid of those stats for ya. Oh, this thing's red every time it freaking comes in. I get my roost off now. These things carry Fire Punch sometimes. I don't really want to stay around for that, but I do want to get my Blastoise in and get that spin off. Because Crocodile is a huge threat. I need to kill this thing. Like, this Blastoise is gonna die. No matter what I freaking do. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to bring Crook in a different time, but I feel like Gladios is safe or switch. If he wants to bring in his Hydreigon, that's fine there. That would have been a very smart place to bring in Aggron. Aggron would have gotten a free kill on pretty much anything given they has Fire Punch. Yeah. I can't really safely bring in anything. Heligo, I think, just beats my team if I like let it. Scizor beats Hydreigon and this, so I need to just damage this. Dude, bring something in. Like it's still not. Oof. Oof, that's a heavy crit. Feels bad, man, my dude. That is seriously rough for him. I mean, at this point, I die into Sack Crook. And I just Bullet Punch Sweep. Whatever, it's just a ladder game. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I had that game won either way. Like, I think that Aggron we could have killed. Would have just brought in Crook. Would have been fine. Like, this Hydreigon can't do that much. That set's obnoxious. Guess we can find another game. Because you lost on game 26, dude. This feels bulky. Like, my Scizor feels like invaluable, but useless at the same time. So Scizor, I feel like it's just gonna be used for moving around a lot. Latios beats pretty much most of this team besides this Mon. Like, besides these two Mons, so we need to just get rid of them. Klefki, Celebi, like Ape. Or everybody expects Ape as a leadoff, so they bring in Tentacruel. Woo! Bring in Lottie. I feel like that wasn't a good spot to go for Scald. I could go for Psyshock, it just... Ugh, what's the point? Just gonna bring in Ape again. If he wants to T-Wave me, that's fine. I just need some damage around on things. No, do I let him bring in the Celebi? You little shithead. Oof. I feel like burn on Amoonguss is usually nice. It's just the way I've been playing it. It hasn't really mattered because I've literally just like bring it in for a turn, use Rocky Helmet, switch out. Like, I do want my rocks up. I don't think he's gonna stay in. Yeah. Oh, that's not a fun switch in. I need some chip off on this thing. So, oof, that's an oof. Does this work? Oof, that is an oof. Sir, I cannot allow you to set up for free. The thing I'm most scared of is him getting off a sub and me not killing it. Like him getting to be behind a sub with bulk ups, like he'd take 2 pokes. I'd rather him just take my Latios than do that. Hopefully he doesn't wake up here and get like a spike or T-Wave off or something. Why would you bring this? Why would you let me just have this? Like, I feel like Klefki would have been better to just sack there. I still really like Ape in this game. But like, I also still really like Crook. What's just Latios doing? Still beat Tentacruel, that's about it. I mean, hell, might still be a Tentacruel with a lot of things. I don't know why he SD'd there. I'm just gonna bring back in my Ape. And just go for Psyshock. Guess he didn't expect me to I mean, Gale Wings isn't gonna work. I mean, hopefully I hit this fucking Stone Edge, but... I guess he got to take my Latios, but... I don't know, it's just weird. I'm not a big fan of that. What's he bring in here? Well, why did he leave his hand? He brings in Tentacruel. Why did he give me that? This dude's plays confuse me. I can't break this in twice, but it's the best thing to start with. That's what I figured would be coming in. Definitely can kill. That's not even a question for me. My question is, can I actually kill this thing? Getting a spin off would be very important. If he brings in Talonflame, it's not the end of the world. I think he just claimed to kill. Bullet Punch against Celebi, I feel like it's still very helpful. I'm not sure how much I need Croak. With Blastoise too. Should have Dark Pulse there. He never stays in against this thing. I don't think he's gonna win, like, leave this thing for me. I also don't want to risk my only way to kill it. I don't think he goes for fire there. Fuck. Crocodile, I feel like, is still the most expendable member out of any of this. Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Of course you have fucking Flame Charge. Shit's not gonna matter, but... Ugh. This thing has HP fire. Ugh. I need this damage. If this thing is Scarf, that's fine. Yeah, he didn't have anything left. So, I think we're gonna stop there. I guess I'll see you guys next time.